I might be live, maybe. Let's have a little look. Don't know what's going on there. Hang on. Ooh, I think I'm live. It's getting my right pages open, making sure that you can see everything. But what I have done now is I've shrunk that. Alright, hang on. We'll get there. We'll get there. We'll get there. To shrink it to make everything the right size. There we are. I think it's there. Oh look, I can feel. Oh, going red. I messed it up. There we are. I think I'm live. I think it's good. We shall see. Hoping I've got the right page open. So what I'm going to have to do is just move that like that. So once you're in, hoping, how can I move that? There we go. Okay. So everyone decides to text now. Right, I'm going on Do Not Disturb. Hoping you're going to find me on here. Now, whether I can actually check. Hang on. Wait a minute there. Are you in? Can you find it? I'm going to message you to see if you actually live. I think. I can hear my gin bubbling. That's why I keep listening out for. I just keep hearing it bubbling away. Let's just sort that out. There we go. Is it meant to be should be both. Let's try and see if we can. Presuming I can just send this. Live stream down here. Now let's have a little look and see if we can post it so that people can find me. Because at the moment I'm just here talking to myself like a bit of a mental, and I'm hoping really hoping this is the link to my stream. Let's see if it's working. Seems. Oh, there you are. There you are. I was going to try and type to you again then, which doesn't really work, as we figured out, because you can hear me. Hi. I'm a bit behind, and I think it might be lagging. Is it lagging? It says that my stream health is not very good, so I'm a bit worried. Am I jumping around a bit? I'm hoping it's alright. To go through YouTube. Okay. Well, you found me. That's a good thing. I'm hoping that you can hear me nice and loud and clear now. A bit yet. Oh, that's annoying. I don't really want to go off and on like it was fine earlier on. Damn it. Hang on 1 second. I'm not entirely sure what I meant to do about that. Do I keep freezing? Oh, that's annoying. It was doing it really well 2 weeks ago. And now it's just being a bit... Oh, struggling. Yeah, that's fair enough. Let's give that a like. Yeah, you will do. You're comparing it to that. It might not be you. I think it's my internet should be 1 second. My internet says it's fine, so it shouldn't really be misbehaving, but really odd. Anyway, I'm hoping it will just improve. If it's really, really bad, let me know and I'll stop it and maybe... I've no idea how I would do that, but whether I can stop it and kind of come back on again, I don't know. I suppose I should be able to. But yeah, don't know. We can try it. Let me know if it's lagging. Yeah, Wi-Fi brings joy. Yeah, it's good, isn't it? I've got to get it up on the wall. I've got nothing on my walls at the moment. Everything's just leaning against things. So, yeah. I haven't frozen since. Good. Okay. Well, if you can keep an eye out, that would be great. I've also hoped that I've shared this... Where does it say who's in? Oh yeah, there it is. 3 people. Okay, I just need to expand it out. I feel like I've forgotten everything from a week ago. Oh no, it's saying the stream's good. Okay. Well, it seems like it's good. But I don't quite know why... Yeah, I don't know. I think I'm just confusing myself, really. We'll go with that. I think there's 3 of us in here, so hello to who else is in here. Ninjaing. Not saying who they are or saying hello. Cheeky. Gotta try and... I'll tell you what's annoying me is... this other page. I've got too many pages open. I don't know what's going on. I've got ones that the internet can't see, obviously, because I don't want my whole life up on here. But, yeah. Unless you have blue tack, nothing goes on my walls. It's fair enough. I have to admit, I don't miss blue tack. But still. Yeah. So cheers. I'm not sure whether I've already done that, but cheers anyway. I feel like I should do it all the time. I think you've had this one before. This, sponsored by Sainsbury's. Gin and rose lemonade. It's really nice. I thought it would be a bit sweet or a bit rubbish, but it's actually really, really nice. So I'm quite impressed. Yeah. And can you hear me all right? I seem to remember... Oh yeah, I've turned that down, which is why I'm not echoing. So hopefully I'm all good. Don't trust yourself with a hammer. No, I don't really. I get my dad to do it. He comes over and does them. I mean, he's got a spirit level and all the skills and stuff, so it keeps him busy. So yeah, but I do need to get that up. But I have got a couple of things that I managed to get on eBay, and bargain. That's what I'm going to say. I'm going to wait a little bit and then I'm going to show you, just to see if anyone else pops up on. So it'd be nice to share it with more people. Oh yeah, I was going to ask if you can go over onto Twitter. It's really annoying that I can't shrink that side of it. It just disappeared. It's really annoying. I don't remember it doing this last week. I'm going to shove it off that way and just try and do it that way. Sorry, there's a lot of faffing about tonight. A lot of faffing. As usual, hey? Not very great at this. So I'm hoping... yeah, if you can go onto my Twitter, you'll see that I posted up 2 things. The first, very important, was which gin should you drink, whether it's quince or rhubarb, and also my live stream which I've put up. I'm really hoping that this link works, but if you can just go and click on it and just see where it goes, that would be really good. I feel like if I open that, it's going to slow everything way, way, way down, and that's really not what I want to do at the moment. And who's winning on the gin? Ah, rhubarb and ginger. Okay, well, it's evening out. This one was way ahead earlier on. So we'll see. Put that back to where it needs to be, just to tick over nicely. Let's come back in here. See what you're saying. Yeah, good old Sainsbury, eh? Yeah, so what I did do is I got two it's going to think that this is sponsored by Sainsbury's. It's not. They're not paying me anything. I mean, admittedly, there's 3 people in here, and as we've discovered before, I think you and I'm one of those, so, you know. But I got my Sainsbury's order last night, and I ordered 2 little mini gins, because they just looked really cute and really pretty, and I'm a sucker for a nice bottle. So I got these little Whitley Neal gin. How cute those are! They're so nice. So this one is a rhubarb and ginger, which just sounds lovely. And then this one, this little green one, greeny yellowy one, is a quince gin. So they're flavoured. So I thought I'd do a little, and then I've got my regular gin as well, just because why not? And I've got a glass primed for my flavoured gin. I've got a bit of a bad throat, which is why I'm a little bit raspy. Yeah. So yeah, that's why. Yes, and it might. Thank you so much for checking that. I think if I'd have tried to open another video of myself, it might have killed it all. We don't want that. We don't want that. So I can just keep sending that link out again, and hope that more people come onto the stream and come talk to us. Hope so. Oh, someone just liked my gin picture. I put one up last night, so that's nice that someone's liked it. And yeah, lovely, lovely gin. Yeah, that's scary. Yeah, they sound really nice. So I thought I'll, it's like, what, 1:15 now? So maybe at like 1:30 I'll open one and I'll drink it before we finish. But yeah, otherwise I'm really enjoying this gin and rose. I was in surround sound for a second. Was I? Why was that? What's happened? No, that's... Maybe because did you have 2 videos running? It might have been that. I don't think it's me, because this one I've muted, so it shouldn't be. I mean, famous last words, it shouldn't be putting lots and lots of sound out there, but I don't know. I'm not an expert at all. So we'll see. but yeah. And I think I'm not sure whether my internet's a bit crappy tonight because the thing's just gone amber. Gives it a little health warning. Green is good. Amber is some of your viewers may be experiencing difficulties. And red is potentially serious viewing issues. And grey is YouTube is not receiving any data from you, which I guess means you're not actually streaming anything. So, yeah. Oh, well, I can on your phone. Nice. Nicely done. That's good. Alright. Well, what I'm going to try and do is try and send out my... In fact, what I will do is I'll do it on this one, just because... Ooh! Ah, Charles, there you are. Hello, hello, hello. Cheers. We've got another person commenting. Yay! That's good. Oh, I'm glad you made it onto the stream. Even though you're working. That's commitment. I appreciate that. I appreciate that. That's really good. I'm not sure where we're at with Friday Night Frills. Let's have a look. We're up to that one. Nice, nice. Yeah, nice. That is so beautiful. That is so beautiful. Part of my yellow obsession as well at the moment. Green and that one, and lovely. Ah, they're so nice. Just end up sighing to myself when looking at costumes. Don't know if anyone else does that. But yeah, that's good. I always like to check where we've got to and just see things ticking over. I'll yay! Love the yeah, shoes are good. Well, it's Foot Candy Friday, which you know I didn't make up. I think that was Kimberly Alexander. I think that's her name. Silk Damask. She's really good. Lots of very nice, sexy Georgian shoes. So she's worth a follow. I think I've tweeted a few of her things recently. So yeah, but they're really nice. Really nice. You see, I've gone back to green now, so everything should be fine. Ignore your PM on Twitter. Oh, okay. I wasn't going to open it on the stream. I could open it on here and then it should disappear. In a perfect world, anyway. Probably won't though. The muddle my way through technology. Most of the time. I don't even know. I swear I can never find. Oh, there they are. There you are. Oh, just there you go. You found it. Good. I've closed that. So that might vanish in a minute. Although it might not. It might just stay up there. I don't know. Yeah. That's good. Oh, and I'm glad there's a couple of us in here. That's nice. I'm glad you figured it out. It takes me ages to... I mean, I've spent the first few minutes of the live stream just going backwards and forwards between windows trying to figure out what was going on. And apologies if I'm glitching a little bit. I think my internet is playing up a little bit. So it seems to be okay sometimes and then it will go away, and so I might jump about a bit, but rather annoying. What I'm going to do is I'm just going to do a little tweet out just to see if Sissy eats grits with hot sauce, y'all. Fair enough. Good username. So I think that one's there. Yep, YouTube. Enjoying. Actually, let's get space in there. Friday night. See? It's never there. It's never there. enjoying Friday Night Frills this evening, come and join me on my live stream. I have Jim. Winky face. Because everyone loves a winky face. Oops. Let's tweet that out. What are grits? They're an American thing, aren't they? It's a food, right? It's a food. No, I don't think she can make that. In fact, that reminds me, just 'cause in the middle of all that crazy busyness, I think she sent me a message. Yeah. She can't make it. It's all okay, but fairly serious personal stuff to deal with, so that's fair enough. That's fair enough, Catherine, when you see this, that's absolutely fine. I won't text you right now, because I've got so much going on, I think my brain might explode. But I will be in touch. We will definitely do. I will want to get you on. I don't know how to make you into a little window that appears on here, but maybe we can figure that out together. There must be a way. But yeah. Cornmeal. What's cornmeal? Grits, cornmeal. What's cornmeal? Is it like soggy popcorn? Do I sound like an idiot? We don't have it here. I'm sure we don't. Looby Loo, have you heard of cornmeal? And grits. I have to admit, it doesn't sound amazing. My brain's just imploded. You know, I was trying to top up my drink, which is in this glass. And instead, because I've got too much going on, I've poured it in my empty glass, which is meant to be for my little sexy gins. Now I don't want the fizziness because I want to drink these neat. Yeah, because I really need them on it. Maize ground up. Oh. Is it nice? Doesn't sound... Is it nice? I mean, clearly you're not going to eat something that's vile. I mean, I've heard of it, so... I imagine a lot of grittiness too. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. Well, like I say, I'm not gonna say anything. There are lots of people here that eat really weird things that maybe other people don't like. Yeah, maybe it is lovely and we're missing out. Sweet corn. Oh, okay. Oh. Oh, okay. And is it nice? Is it worth doing? Polenta. Oh, I like polenta. Oh, okay. Okay. Fair enough. It's quite sweet, I think, isn't it? Suddenly we're like, oh yeah, sweet corn. Yeah. That's good. Welcome to Friday Night Frills live stream with added sweet corn. Oh yeah, up there it's okay. Sorry, it's you see, this is the disadvantage with doing this because you're talking out loud, and I am happy to admit that I often talk out loud just to myself. So when you're doing this, you get into your "oh, I'm talking out loud" mode, and then you just start talking out loud to yourself. But you guys don't really care that I've figured something out. Well, that's it, but it makes a great bread. Ah. I have polenta in the cupboard. Everything I know is a lie. It sounds interesting. I'd be intrigued to try it, sort of. Let's see what's going on over here. And again, apologies if I have to, do I have a photo of the entire thing? Which one is that? I don't think I do, but maybe, let's say, not for this evening, but your request has been noted. Let's do another winky face. You can tell when I've had a drink because everything ends up with a winky face. There's no innuendo to any of it. I just like winky faces. Well, so where are we with our gin pong? Da 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 dun. Oh, strawberry badminton. Nice. Just pretend that didn't happen. Anyway, I'm going to go and watch it a second time now on the other channel. Ah! One idiot. Yeah, you get a lot of good food in the health food shop. That's good. Made in Lyon and imported. Quite possibly. This is the waistcoat. I'm presuming that was like the sheet. So you know when you'd have the sort of the bit that you'd have to sort of cut out and make the actual waistcoat itself. See, to anyone else that might watch this as a later date, is that Charles knows his stuff. This book is available to order. It can't just be from Amazon, because I boycott Amazon. I can't even advertise them. It just feels wrong. Feels wrong. I could, hang on, 1 second. I'm back. Sorry. I thought I definitely had your book out recently because I was reading it. But I don't know where I've put it. I'm sorry, I failed. I'm desperately trying to look around. Of course you can see I'm desperately looking around because you can see me on the blooming thing. I'm going to find it. As soon as I shut this down, I'm going to trip over it or something. I had it like a day or so ago. But yeah. So, well, that keeps me fit. Lovely. Oh, poor. Oh, I'm so annoyed. I feel like I can't really disappear. Maybe you're under there. Maybe you're under there. I've got piles of stuff. Because you don't know, lots of people might not know, I started a new job this week and I've got paperwork from the new job everywhere. So it's a bit mad. No, I don't know where you've gone. I've clearly put you somewhere sensible, which is normally the problem. Aha! 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 I knew it. I knew it. I knew I had it somewhere. Ta-da! La la la. See? Had it out just a couple of days ago. So yeah. Charles's lovely book. Because interestingly, and I checked earlier on today actually, and we've had another 10 viewers or whatever, for the live stream that we did 2 weeks ago, which I basically advertised to nobody because I didn't know how it would go or if it would even work at all. So I didn't advertise it. But what happened was we had easily about, I think it was about 39 or 40 odd people like popping in throughout the hour and a half that we were chatting. And afterwards, so in the week after that, I think people could still find the video via the link that I put up on Twitter. So although it wasn't live and although people couldn't see it on my YouTube channel, you could find it via Twitter, which was fine. So I thought if people really want to sit through an hour and a half of me nattering with you, then fine. But lots of people watched it, and I checked today and there's been another 10 or so people. So about 57 people in total have watched that video. So that's why I thought, well, I'll try and show the book. Ta-da! Because more people will see it than actually the 3 or 4 people that are on here. So, you know, that's why I wanted to share that. And just try and make sure that I got it up, really. The book. That is really nice gin. I'm genuinely really impressed. And I'm kind of gutted that I only bought one of this can. And then I bought some normal ones. I'm just catching up with you all now after all that running around. Yes. Soul food. That's nice. Oh. Yeah, good old Jordan dining. What's still there? This is also what you'll realise, Charles, is that when I'm speaking, I think I'm a little bit ahead of what you guys write. So sometimes I forget what I was talking about, and then I won't. So it's challenging. There's definitely an art to live streaming. And I keep looking down here, which is obviously not where your faces are. I should be looking that way and looking directly at you, I suppose, but it's slightly weird. And then I can't see what you're saying, so it's there's an art to this. There's a real art to it. And I think it's going to take me a bit of getting used to, but yeah, we'll try it. Yeah, it's weird. They've come back and watched, exactly. But that's good. I mean, they've taken some going through my social media to find it. So make of that what you will. But yeah, and I imagine they could do the same with this one. Although I might just put this one up. I mean, if I can, I'll put the other one up as well. But yeah, it is like a yes. Yeah, well, Skype scares me, so I have never used Skype, but it's a bit confusing because there's a lot going on. A little out of sync. Oh, is it? Ah. No, maybe not. What I might do is I might end up getting, because I'm doing this all on my laptop, basically, and that's just really not ideal. I think the microphone is somewhere on the side, maybe, I think over here, or at least over in this area, and it's not great. I think it gives like a slight fuzzy effect to every time I speak, and the camera isn't great because it's just a little eye thing, so I might try and get a microphone and maybe a decent webcam camera thing. It's a sort of, I know it's not really good enough, so I will try and sort it out. It's just a case of getting the right thing, doing the research and figuring out what to buy that's good value, because the microphones seem to be really expensive, for decent ones anyway. They're not cheap. And the ones that I've seen recommended for live streaming and blogging and things like vlogging and things like that are, I think, just over £100 or 150. So that's not cheap. So we'll see. But I am aware that it's not great. So yeah, leave it with me. Once I can afford something better, then I will do. And talking about affording something, my little eBay purchase. So I often browse eBay for anything that is sort of 18th century and that's a reasonable price. Now, sometimes that's really difficult and you don't do very well at all. And things are really expensive and it's basically like an overpriced second-hand shop. You don't get any bargains, it's just what you find it elsewhere. But sometimes you might, yes, you should get some gin. Go and get some gin. But other times you can find really good bargains, and I basically do that. I look online for the bargains, like real bargains. I've got one that's springing to mind that I want to show you, but I don't want that to detract away from what I actually want to show you. So I might show you my things that I've just got, and then take you back to my bargain of the century to show you that, because I think you'll really appreciate it. And anyone else that ends up watching this, I'm just going to move that back just a little bit. So I've given myself a little bit of space because I really don't want to spill any gin on anything. So I went, as you can see, my walls are really bare. I don't have anything up at the moment. So I've been trying to get, I do have some prints. There are some over that way. I'm not sure that you can see, just over my shoulder. So I've been wanting to put them up on the wall. And I wanted to get some nice big ones, but preferably 18th century, which normally means really expensive. So I found 2 prints, found them for a really good, reasonable price, and was lucky enough to win the auction. So I managed to get 2 18th century prints, and they're actually bigger than I was expecting. I thought they were going to be maybe like this big, like sort of A4 kind of size, but they're bigger and they've got quite larger frames as well. So I'm really chuffed with them. So I'm going to show them to you. So the first one, which was the main reason I bought these, is really exciting. So I should really do a grand reveal. So I'm going to try and hold it to the camera so that you can see it. Now there will be, I'll have to angle it for you. So I'm going to wait for the image to actually catch up and then I can see where it might be. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to position, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. So this is actually Evelina, which is the Frances Burney. Oh, it's now, see this, when it shows the, yeah. So I'm going to try and do it like that so that you can see it properly. It's Evelina from the Frances Burney book, which is about a young woman entering fashionable society. Haven't actually read it. I do own it. I managed to buy it from Dr. Johnson's house a while ago when we did an event there, but I haven't read it yet. I've read the first bit and then got really distracted. So when I saw this online, I was like, that's just, I really want it. So it is Evelina. I haven't seen this picture in relation to Evelina before, so I was quite excited about finding something that was maybe a bit different. All the pictures that are normally linked with her are they're not normally portraits, so I was quite excited by that one. So I don't know whether it's meant to be her or somebody else, who knows, but it's got this lovely title to it. Now the key thing is that this is one of a pair. So this is the main one, the really exciting one, the one that really links to something from the 18th century, which I really love. But the other one is really interesting because how it fits with this one as well. So I'm going to bring that one over and hopefully you can see that one too. And pop that one back. And also, this is where I want to push it. I'm going to put it here. Yeah! And then the other one on the other side. The idea anyway. So my other one is this one here, which is the Primrose Girl. Again, I'm going to wait for myself to catch up on there. I can see you're typing things, so I can't actually read them, so I'm just going to wait until I'm sitting down again and bring this slightly closer to you. So this is the Primrose Girl. Now, the thing with these, the Primrose Girl is that I think this is really quite a sexual print. I think she's really, really sort of beautiful. It's very suggestive. She's got almost got her boobs out, bless her, and she's holding this really bountiful bouquet. It's quite a sort of, I would say, a sexually suggestive 18th century print. And to actually put this with, or to pair this with the portrait of Evelina, with the same frames, I think is really interesting. So I really like that they came together. But there's also a poem at the bottom. I'm going to read it. I'm not very good at reading poems because I never get them to rhyme properly. So it's called The Primrose Girl. To welcome in the blooming spring, behold the earliest flower I bring. Emblem of youth and innocence, with the lily's gayest scenes commence. So, well, that says it all really, doesn't it? This is about early blooming sexuality, I suppose. Someone coming of age. It's interesting that that was put with a portrait of Evelina. So I really like these. I think they're really, really nice. Like I say, I want to put one either side of my dresser. I think they'll look excellent. And I love that they've got this lovely, like, rustic charm to them as well. I'm actually going to post 2 pictures of these onto Twitter now. I've already taken the pictures, but I wanted to share them with you live and then post them onto Twitter as well. So, yeah. So they're my latest amazing purchases. For those that haven't, and I'm sure that you guys will have heard of Evelina and Frances Burney because I've spoken about her quite a lot. She's one of the Blue Stockings, so a group of intellectual women, and she was a writer and intellectual, and Evelina was one of her, I think it was her debut novel, I'm not sure, don't quote me on that one, but it's certainly one of her best known novels. Please excuse my coughing. So to get those, it was like £22 for the 2 of them. So really, really happy with that. It just feels like such a bargain. And I just think they work so well in my little bird. I've got lots of prints, well not lots, let's not go mad, but I've got a few of just like lovely ladies. That's kind of my thing. So it's really nice to have those to kind of go with them, which is really, really nice. So yay! I'm going to read your responses now because I didn't see that. Get some gin, yes. You bought a lot of 18th century prints. Yeah, well done. Well done. You should share them. Take photographs of them and share them. Because I'd love to see them. Because I think they're always wonderful. And you find so strange ones that you've never seen before. The one that I've posted up before of Cupid and Psyche, I got in this really old bookshop, actually. Like most bookshops, Charles, you work in one, you know this. You know, you put them along so you can flick through them and look. This bookshop was just piles of books, like just up from the floor. So you couldn't really look through any of them, and the spines were all gone, and it was just sort of run by some old eccentric dude. It's pretty good fun. Went in there, and he had all these prints, framed prints, like popped up against the wall. And that's where I got my Cupid and Psyche, which I have over there, but I've shared it on Twitter and stuff before. But that one I think I got for like 25 quid. So really good price. They're beautiful, really lovely original prints, and I'm a sucker for a bargain. So yeah, I was really, really chuffed with them. And I think they look great. They're so much bigger than I thought they were going to be. So I think they're going to make really nice statement pieces. And I think they're going to look really great either side, because I don't know, if I turn it that way, you'll probably be able to see a bit better. But like either side of my dresser, I just think they'll just look really nice. So I'm really happy. So yeah. Oh yeah, you can see. See, it takes a while for it to catch up. But yeah, so either side of that, which would be really nice. Birds, flowers, and animals. Oh yeah, but that's nice though. That's really nice. I like the birds and the flora and the fauna. Yeah. Ever since that book I found for your birthday present. Yes, the Georgian one. Yes, that's a good one. Caricatures of George. Yeah, that is good. I could get that and show that on here as well. That's the thing, you just end up being like, oh, look at all this stuff. Don't want to brag. Oh, I haven't been on Twitter for a while. I just see everything's going pretty well. No one needs... £50 is great. Is £50? I'm a bit confused. They're Whitley Neal. I'm quite excited about them. I'm gonna open one soon. Yes, this kind of menswear ought to make a comeback. Yes, 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 and yes. 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 Yes, it should. Oh, my throat's so sore. I've had so much honey today as well to try and ease it. I've just been talking lots, so... yeah. There's still only 3 of us in here. Not that I'm complaining, Charles. You'll understand this. I don't ever complain about whoever's in here. It's always good. But I'd like more people to come over and come say hi. Everyone's always really... maybe they don't know how to. Maybe they don't know how to. In fact, well, oh, and I was going to share that tweet. Let's do that. I'm going to... oh, hang on, you've just messaged me. Yes. I'll send you my address. Oh. My mum works away from home, and I was not expecting her back yet, so she's just messaged me to say that she's just got home. So, yeah, I'm not going to stretch this out for a really long time because I haven't seen her for a while, so nice to see her. I'm just going to message her. She knows I'm live streaming, so she's being a bit naughty by messaging me, but yes, you will see me later. I'm not going to read out to you, obviously. Not because I care about you guys, it's anyone else that watches after this. You know, the people that don't message and tell me that they're watching. There we go. Sorry. Yeah, that's fine. You can message. Ah, so you did have to set up a channel. I did wonder. Manuka honey, yeah. Yeah. I think that's what I should. I've only got, I don't know what, I've got some mass-produced honey, I think. Nothing particularly exciting. It does help. I've just had, just been working for the last few days. It struck on my first day, funnily enough, really annoyingly at my new job. So, I was just struggling a little bit with it. But, yeah, alright. Gin swords. So that's now finished. That is really nice. I wish I'd bought more of them now. Yep. I'm going to get that again. Just like Turkish Delight. Not sure that's a good thing. But, yeah. Right. I thought they'd followed me before. Weird. Oh, does this do to anyone else? Where you do that and it like blocks off the top of it? It's really annoying. I can't actually see who they are. It's rather annoying. Oh, my stream's playing a bit. I hope it's not. I think because, Charles, I think because it's, my stream's not amazing. I think my internet connection's a little bit dodgy tonight. You have to click on the big red C in the top right of the YouTube screen. Do you? Oh. I think you're the big Red Sea. I don't know though. I really don't know. I should know more really. The live stream, because I have a YouTube channel, I think that you can see when I write something, it will pop up. Like, hello, I'm writing something. See? Like my little face pops up, but that's because I've got a YouTube channel. So I don't know how it works for other people. But it's good to know from your side how it works or doesn't work in this case. Yeah, good. Okay, I'm glad it's yours. It's okay with you, Law. That's good. What's going on over here? Another follower. Lovely. I might have gone over 400. You go away. Yay! 3,400. That's 3. Thank you very much. Lovely. That's really nice. I like it when I get new followers. Makes me feel popular. Right. Oh. See, I've got too many things going on. So I think what we should do is we will let's tweet, and you can have a little look at these because I think you'll like them. I'm going to put those pictures up onto Twitter. I've realised there aren't many emojis that are that useful, actually. Like, even the one that I used for a cup of tea is a cup of coffee. It's rather annoying. There isn't one for a glass of gin, so I have to use the one that's either a glass of red wine or the champagne glasses clinking together. It's not good. And the best one that I can find for a Georgian emoji is a pineapple, because it feels, vaguely logical. So when I do a Georgian with a little emoji, it's always a pineapple. So I'm gonna tweet these, but I don't know how to put the link from there onto my phone. Maybe I know what I'm going to do. I'm going to say, got these beauties this week. If you weren't on my stream, you will have missed them. Cheeky, cheeky. Smiley face. Pineapple. So I've just tweeted those 2 pictures out. And we need gin because my throat's really hurting. Because I am talking continuously. I was going to run it till 9. I'll happily go a little bit over, mainly because I haven't opened another gin yet. And because, it's fun. But I was going to drink one of these on the channel. I think we're going with rhubarb and ginger. I want to keep the bottles as well. I've got to figure out what to do with the bottles afterwards because they're really cute. The pink robe, let's have a little look. Has it just tweeted? Have I just tweeted it out? For anybody realising that I don't do Friday Night Frills entirely live. No. Because otherwise I wouldn't be able to do anything else. It goes really, really quickly, and to be able to output that many pictures, new ones, and make sure that I've not put them up recently. If I'm duplicating them, I have to do it in advance. It's part of the commitment to the cause. This one, yeah, this is beautiful. That's really nice. I really like the my French accent. It's so appalling. I don't even want to say it out loud. Robert Anglaise. There you go. That one. It's really beautiful. That one. The English robe. Okay. Okay. You're sharing. That's good. Thank you. Give that a like. You can see the prints on Twitter. Good. Good, good, good. It means you can see them properly as well. It's really hard to position them on here because of the... It just shows the picture in the glass. I mean the laptop in the glass, which is really confusing. Oh yeah, and I was going to check what the actual... I'm pretty sure it was the rhubarb one, wasn't it? I'm pretty sure it was. Ooh, Mum says there's wine for me. Yeah. Thanks, Mum. Rhubarb and ginger gin. Yep, let's do it. Pink one. Quite excited. These are the £3 a bottle. They're available from... I bought them from Sainsbury's online, but I imagine you can get them from Whitley and Neil. Whitley Neil. Should we try and find them on Twitter? We're going to follow them. Whitley Neil. Is that them? Gin. Whitley Neil and gin. It doesn't smell like ginger or rhubarb, to be fair. It smells like, I don't know, love hearts, the sweets. It smells like those, like fizzy sweets, like Parma Violet. No, not Parma Violet. Those like chalky, fizzy sweets. Is this them? They only got 200. This can't be them. Handcrafted dredging. Different logo. Harewood International Limited, Liverpool, England. I'm confused. And that's the right one, isn't it? Yeah. Flavoured gin. They've only got 274. Dudes, you should sponsor me. I'm gonna follow you. Okay. Whitley Neil. You're gonna have to tell me how to pronounce your name if you want to sponsor me. It smells really good. I'm gonna try it. Let's just have. I'm gonna have a little bit because actually that's a decent measure. I mean, it's not massive, but it's really good. And for these flavoured ones, where I'm gonna initially have it with no tonic, and if it's just too much and I just start acting like an idiot, I'll put some tonic with it. Oh, it's nice. Oh, oh, oh! It's like rhubarb and custard. Yeah, that's nice. That is nice. Well, the Whitley Neil, I hope it's Neil, gets the seal of approval for good gin stuff. It's quite strong. It's quite a... Most people probably wouldn't have neat gin. It smells good. It tastes good. It smells like retro sweets, and it tastes like rhubarb and custard. It's nice. I can't taste any of the ginger. I would have liked to have tasted a bit more of the ginger, but I'm guessing that's to take away the sweetness. But it's nice. I'm gonna water it down with some tonic water, just because if I'm going to have wine afterward, you know. And again, sponsored by Sainsbury's. Tonic water. So, Laura knows exactly why I can't open bottles. Can't open wine bottles. I've got a really dodgy knuckle, haven't I, Laura? There we go. So let's try it with tonic water. Cheers! See, that's the problem. I always think I put in too much, and then you can't taste it at all. That was a good, healthy serving. The knuckle, indeed. Yeah, I'm gonna just throw a little bit more in there. Yeah, not too much. It's not that silly. I'm gonna save that for another stream. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah, of course you're at work. Yeah, but you're in the past. You're like back there where we were a few hours ago. You're living in the past. That's like a dream, Joel. A dream. Berry gin with a lemon tonic water. Ooh. Ooh. That's actually really nice. I can highly recommend the Whitley Neal rhubarb. I'm excited about the quince one as well. Quince gin. I love quince jelly. With a bit of cheese, with a cheeky manchego. Oh, Panda just sneezed. Brockman's raspberry gin. Ooh. Yeah, we do both. We all live in. Yeah, we do. We do. We all live in the past. That's good. Brockman's raspberry gin. That does sound good. Flavoured gin is brilliant. Makes me want to make flavoured gin. I used to make flavoured vodka. I think you could do it with gin. Well, I do. I do one for Georgian Dining Academy, where I added a little of my own special flavouring to the Georgian Dining Academy gin punch. Yes. Oh, I know what I was going to show you. Earlier on when we were talking about the lovely prints, was the other thing that I got on eBay. My bargain of the century. Bargain of the century. I'm going to just check my... Oh no, they're okay, they're ticking over. Yeah, my absolute bargain of the century from eBay that I got a couple of years ago. It was a fan. An 18th century fan, and someone had just listed it wrong. It took a long time to find it because it was listed so wrong that no one else had found it, and therefore I got it for a ridiculous price. I'm going to show it to you. Luby's seen it, so, but for those that join the stream, so if you don't know, and I imagine most of you probably don't know, I collect hand fans. I've got 3. Yeah, 3 Georgian ones, which probably isn't much, but it's still a collection. I also have several really beautiful Victorian ones, which are just really beautiful. I have some really nice paper ones as well. No, I'm lying. I have 4 Georgian ones because I have a paper one. It's really, really delicate. It's been printed. It's a Garden of Love. It's really beautiful, but it's really, really delicate. So I'm not sure that I'm going to get that out right now, but maybe we'll save that for another time. But this one is my bargain of the century. So I hope you can see it. I'm going to wait till I catch up with the. So I'm just gonna, and then once I lift this up and then I can see myself, you will see how far behind this actually is. There we go, I can see myself in the thing now. So this is my beautiful, I think it's late 1780s, 1790s. You can tell by the width of this bit here, how bulbous it is. It's a very round, bulbous design. But also by the sheer length of the fan. Victorian fans generally come to about here, and they're not, it just not as good. This is really beautiful. It's made of mother of pearl. It's absolutely stunning. The light just doesn't do it justice really here. It's absolutely gorgeous, and it is massive. So it's a bit fragile, so I'm going to really take my time on this side, so I might not open fully, but it's really, really lovely. I would say a kind of neoclassical design, absolutely beautiful. Again, I'm waiting for it to catch up. Oh my god, it looks really good. It does look good. It's beautiful. It's really, really lovely. It has spangles in it, which are little bits of metal. They're like sequins, really, and it means that they would catch the light. I'm hoping it's catching the light at least a little bit, and you can see the mother of pearl much better. So I'm just, because this edge is really delicate, so I'm just holding that in just to make sure that it's okay. But it does open out a bit further. It's got those lovely metal little bits around here, around the top. Do that a little bit closer for you so you can see it. It's really beautiful. It's massive. It's a big fan. Hello. It's really lovely, absolutely authentic, absolutely stunning. I love this. This is my eBay bargain of the frigging century. I'm not going to tell you how much it is because I think it's going to break people's hearts. But I absolutely love it, and it actually has a little drawing on the reverse as well, which they often had, but they're normally really, really simple design on the back. So it's really lovely. And then maybe what I will do is show you more of my fan collection over time, just because, why not? Get to share these things. I think that's the joy about these items, is when I see them going on eBay and I can afford them, I think I've got to buy that because I just want it in my life. And then I can share it with people. I've photographed it a few times. I think people have probably seen it on my Instagram and things like that. So, yeah, it's lovely. Thank you, Charles. It is a terrific find. It's beautiful. It's one of my favourites. Just making sure it's not going to fall off the table and shatter. It's absolutely stunning. I love it. Absolutely love it. It's one of my favourites. Really lucky to have it, so I look after it. But yeah. So I do well off eBay, but you've got to wade through a lot of really expensive stuff. But it's really, really nice. So yeah, it does look really, beautiful fan. It looks so beautiful. Yes, it certainly does. I absolutely love it. And I didn't realise it would photograph so well. Actually, watching it back, it just looked really beautiful. So be glad that whoever misses the stream, I think they will be interested to see it anyway. There'll be a bit more interesting stuff to see rather than the last one where it was just us nattering away about whatever. I can't remember what we were nattering about. Okay, the gin's going to my head. That's nice. How long have we been on? An hour and 10 minutes. Gosh, it does fly by. Yeah. But I'm hoping that one day we'll get lots of people on the stream. That would be really nice. Charles, I'm not sure if you can subscribe to my channel. I don't know how it appears on the page, but I think it should be underneath the video. Should be a little subscribe button. I think you should be able to do that even if you don't have an actual YouTube channel. Sorry, I was just reading eBay on here. Even if you don't have a YouTube channel, you should be able to do that. So you can do that, and then you'll get any videos that I put out. And I'm hoping that I'm going to be doing more of them. I'm using this as an opportunity to kind of get past the fear that I've had about it in the last year and a bit. Because doing the live stuff, it's just live, and you can't. If you mess it up, you mess it up, and it's out there and it's done, you know. So I thought it would be a nice way of just kind of forcing myself out of my comfort zone again, and just, And then I'd really like to make some more videos about some of the books and things that I read and I talk about. And it's going to be a bit difficult now I've gone back to work full time, but needs must, and I'll see what I can do anyway. But I think I'm just going to have to be more economic with my time and be a bit sharper with it. Oh yeah, antique shops are the best. Antique shops are wonderful. That's the advantage of moving outside of London, actually, is you get some really good antique finds. The dresser that you see behind me, it's not old or anything. I think it's early 20th century or really late 19th century, but it's a really naive design, so it feels older, like it's got that lovely kind of integrity to it. It's really solid bits of wood as well. It's really beautiful, and that was like 150 quid or something, and it's a serious pieces of wood. I mean, you can see how big it is, so you can find some really good stuff. And I don't know, I think you saw my chair that I put up online, that Georgian one. They're like low, I think they're called nursing chairs. They're really low chairs, and I got one for Christmas from my auntie. And I went to she paid for me to go to an upholstery workshop, which I then took the chair to, and I reupholstered the chair. And I made it in this really lovely, it's a kind of duck egg turquoisey kind of colour. It matches a lot of my other decor, so it just looks really nice. But I did that, and it looks great. But for my birthday, she gave me another one. So I now have a pair of them, which is brilliant, but I now need to reupholster another chair. Oh good, you saw the chair. Well, I now have another one. They both need a bit more TLC. They've got a bit of like paint on them, not like someone's painted them, but like splodges, so that I need to kind of chip off and get rid of. So they do need a little bit of work on them, but they're really beautiful, and so I need to reupholster that. So I've got lots to do to keep me busy in my little rural life. It's not rural at all, I don't live in the middle of nowhere. It's just very different from London, but yeah, it's nice. So yeah, I've got I don't know where I was going with that. I've got quite a few antique things, which is really nice, and I get things from my family and heirlooms, and yeah, it is a cool school. It is. School's good. No, I've not had too much gin. What are you talking about? It is. It's a really. It was really good fun to do it, and I have enough fabric to do the other chair as well. So that's really good. So I'll have to do that on a quiet Sunday or something, which is really nice. I will teach you. Yeah. It's actually surprisingly easy with these chairs, because they don't need. They're still really sturdy, so you don't need to put new bottoms on them or anything. They're still good chairs. So you're just stretching in a new fabric over them. And yes, that's really, I can show you how to do that. But I've also been shown how to I can't remember what she called it, but like bracing the bottom of them. I know how to do that as well now, which is really good. So yay for stuff, for old stuff. I do have a perfect mix of antique and IKEA. Your gin is quite strong. Good. Good, I am feeling it. Webbing. That's the one. Exactly. When you pull them. Charles knows. Charles in the know. Oh goodness. check on everything. Love a stripe. Yeah, that's a beautiful one, that red one. That is beautiful. It's lovely. You do have to be, yes, you use this little thing that you feed it through and then you go, and it pulls it really tight. And you've got to have more hands than you've got available to you. Is this an antique IKEA? Yes. Yes, it is. Actually, the bed that I'm thinking of putting in my spare bedroom, which you'll probably stay on, is vintage IKEA. I don't actually, is it? It's vintage anyway. It's of the IKEA, it's like early IKEA when they were a bit more sturdy. Yeah, let's put it that way. Vintage IKEA. Charles, you're just too cool. Restored antiques, you run a bookshop, you've got cool dogs. You're just too cool. You wrote a book. You related to some amazing and interesting people. Yay. Yeah, I can't wait till I've got everything sorted here and actually have a spare bedroom. The moment my seedlings live in there. My seedlings. I'm growing. I'm doing quite well actually. Some of the parsley died when I went to London last time for the big job interview. My mum apparently forgot to water them, so apparently I didn't tell her. I did tell her because I called them saplings for starters, and yeah. And I have a job too. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, you're doing all right. Perfect life indeed. So I think one of my pots of parsley is a bit. I can't get it to come back to life. It's really sad. But I've got 2 more that are still good, and I've got lots of lavender. I'm hoping that's gonna. It's growing really slowly, but I'm hoping it will get there. And some geraniums, and they're doing quite well. And borage. Quite a few borage plants, because I love borage. I used to eat it when I was little. I used to have it in our garden. So I'm trying to grow more of that. And it's really good for the bees. In fact, I think all of those plants should be really bee friendly. So, yay for bees. Yeah, everything has its drawbacks. This gin is really good. Charles, if you can find this, you should buy it. It's good gin. And Laura, you should too. Available at Sainsbury's. Home delivery. £3 a bottle. It can go into Pimm's. Yeah. You can do lots of stuff with it. Got a rose bush for Valentine's Day. Had one flower. Good on nurturing. It's exploded. Yay! Oh, that's good. Good. Took Miss B's advice. She's got a really good garden, so I would always listen to her in terms of gardening advice. Her garden's really beautiful. She spends a lot of time and effort on it, so she knows what she's talking about. Mine is still an overgrown mess. But the birds like it. Bert and Mary like it, and Sir Christopher, my wren. And yeah, good, my little garden. Got some magpies. I always seem to have magpies. They always hang out. I think they're one of my spirit animals. My spirit animals are always black and white. That was really tasty. So I should probably start winding down really. So we've had an hour and 20 minutes. I've had them, I think people have been on and off, as they do. And it's only when I shut it down that I'll get to see how many people have come in and out. Which will be interesting. Panda! Yeah, Panda's my spirit animal. £50 a bottle. $50, sorry. That is a lot. I buy cheap gin. Well, like these, this is really, I'm going to make another little tiny one. Little, this is, I like this. It's sort of like an online party. Charles, I'm sorry it's the middle of the day for you and you can't escape to go and drink gin. Hip flask. Next time, take a hip flask to work. And just have a cheek. I lost the lid. Just going to put that there for now. I'll deal with it in a bit. When what? This is the problem. I always forget what I'm talking about. I'm going down for it. Hang on. Oh, otherwise, I think I'm gonna. As if I spill this, it's gonna go all over my laptop. It's gonna go all over my pile of books that are just over there. It's gonna go all over my 18th century fan. And I did a risk assessment in that momentary second and thought, no. Well, this has been fun, I have to admit. I do think I'm a little bit merry, but that's not a bad thing. It's nice. It's Friday night. I've had a long week. I'm working tomorrow, so I can't get too merry-berry. But it's been really nice. When pouring gin. Oh. See, it's really difficult. There's a knack to live streaming. I watch some live streams and people are really slick. Like, it's just seems flawless and brilliant. Maybe theirs is faster than mine. Maybe I need to, I don't even know, do something, fix it. But yeah, it's nice. It's been nice to have you on here, Charles. It's good. And I'm sure Laura's appreciated it as well, so that she doesn't have to keep amusing me for an hour and a half. So yeah, it's been nice. It's been good, and I might publish it because I think there's a few things on there that people will appreciate. Definitely. I've shared some of my antiques, which I think is good. And yeah, I think when they get up on the wall, I think they're going to look so good. Going to look really good. I'm very excited. Yay! It's nice. This is the problem, Charles. You always... Oh! Someone else has popped in. Hello, whoever's there. I thought I'd get more people as well, but you can only do so much. That's the key thing. No matter how many times I advertise it, no matter what I say, there'll only be a certain amount of people that will actually turn up. And that's a shame. And the more people that turn up, the more people that interact, the better this can be, because we can discuss things, we can bounce off each other, you know, do all the stuff with your book and the antiques and then the fan, and it becomes a bit more interactive, and that's really fun. I think you get more out of it. It's more interesting for me, so I like it. But yeah, more people would be good. But we'll see how many people dropped in and dropped out again. Maybe that people don't want to watch a live stream. I don't know. But maybe they'll want to watch it back. I might list this one on my YouTube channel. So the last one I didn't list at all. I just left it so that you could find it, but you had to do it via the... so like the link would still work if you found it on my Twitter, but obviously that was 2 weeks ago, so it pushes it way, way, way down. So it still takes a while to find it. But it wasn't on my YouTube channel. So whenever I was sharing my YouTube channel, I don't think you could see it. It wasn't there. And I don't know whether it would still be there after this, because I think this may replace it. I'm not entirely sure how it works, but we shall see. But I think what I might do is I might put this online so that people can watch it and, you know, see what's been going on. I also think it means that they can comment afterwards. I think this chat pops up with it, like as it's playing. I think this chat that we've gone through like rolls on like it's live, but I think people can actually leave lasting messages, which is really nice. So if people want to say anything or have any feedback about what they like about it, what they didn't like about it, was it too late, was it too early, was it too boring, was I too merry? You know, do they want to see more of the antique stuff? Do they want to see more flavoured gin? Whatever it is, then that would be really useful. So if you're watching this back when it's no longer live, hello, thank you for taking the time for watching it anyway, and leave a message. That's right, I think they can comment but not add to the chat. This is live, this has just happened. More gin! Woo! Exactly, more gin is always good. See, I've always finished that second half. I'm going to go and have a glass of wine in a minute. I'm lucky enough to live over the road from my parents. It's really nice. So I'm probably going to wind this down and get my shoes on, if I've got slippers on. Get my shoes and coat on and head over the road and see the parentals. But it's been really nice to chat, and thank you to the both of you for keeping me company, listening to me ramble. It's a bit weird, I get that. I hope it doesn't seem weird from your point of view and it just feels quite natural, and that maybe that I'm interesting enough that I can hold it and sort of host it a little bit. But yeah, hopefully. So I'll probably be signing off. Because there's a slight delay in the chat, if I suddenly sign off and disappear and then you message afterwards, I might miss the message, or it might pop up afterwards, or it might be lost. I don't know. So, yeah. So if that happens, I noticed in the last stream that you were a bit jollier in the end. Yeah, yeah, exactly. It's Friday night, and I think that's part of it. It's the joy of it, and it makes it more relaxing because it feels like I'm just talking to myself rather than, which is totally normal, by the way, rather than an audience, which is a bit more relaxed and a bit easier to do. I don't know whether that makes the experience better or worse for you, I don't know, but it is what it is. Well, it's been nice. It's been more than nice. It's been really, really good fun. I feel like it's a nice little catch-up anyway. I'm going to do another one probably in another couple of weeks, but we'll see. Not tomorrow, but next weekend, I'm actually camping, which is camping in a church with my mum. So excited about that. We're in this really, I'm not going to say where it is because I don't want people to just turn up, but we're in a really old, I think it's a 13th century church. There's some really wonderful effigies. It's really tiny, so you sleep next to the effigies. It's really exciting. So Mum's like, are you gonna ghost hunt? I'm like, yeah, probably. I'm really excited. I'm really, really excited. It's probably going to be freezing. I imagine it'll be snowing again by then, knowing this place. But I know, Charles, I know. We make a big fuss about nothing. It's only a couple of inches, and we need to just get over ourselves. But it's a church. It's a 13th century church. It's going to be cold. So I'll let you know how that goes, but I'm really excited about that. And, yeah. So I'm probably going to, very natural, I think, thank you. Oh, good. Excellent. Okay, good. Well, good night or good day, because you're still at work. Have a good afternoon, wherever you are. And Laura, I'll catch up with you later anyway. I'm going to go, so I'm going to sign off. And hopefully it's all going to go wonderfully. It'll probably just collapse into a mess. But here we are. We'll see what we can do. So I'm going to stop streaming. I'm going to say goodnight. And I'll catch you all on Twitter and WhatsApp and all the rest of the social medias later. Alright, thanks. Bye.